And here we go. Jonathan Mogbo, the 6'6", 224-pound big wing from the University of San Francisco. He averaged 14.2 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and 3.6 assists per game. He's got a lot to like with his game, man. He's only a junior, so there's still room to grow in his game. His jump shot's a little stiff and mechanical. We'll get into that. Doesn't shoot great from the free throw line. Didn't really take any threes in college, but he initiates offense primarily from the top of the key. He'll bring the ball up from the wings, but he's super long arms, man. 7'2" wingspan. Really can't wait to get into him and dig into this film. But what I really want to point out, man, is thank everybody that's subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate you. Robinson, you subscribed. There's a bunch of people that subscribed lately. We're up to 1,372 subscribers. Really appreciate all the love and support that I've received from this community. Let's get right into the film. The first thing that I'd like to talk about with Jonathan Mogbo, let's get this out of the way right now. He is not a big. He only played a big because he went to a small school. He is a big wing that can initiate offense. This is the opening tip of the game, and they're running their offense through Mogbo. So whenever I talk about Mogbo is not a big, he's only 6'6", but he's got a 7'2" wingspan, so at the small school, that's why they played him down low. This guy's much bigger. But one thing about Mogbo is he is a freaking athlete. Watch him get up here and tip this away from the bigger player. They don't come up with the possession, but you get the point. We talked about how Mogbo is undersized here, but just take a look at how athletic and how that 7'2" wingspan really helps him get extra possessions for his team, always tipping the ball around. One thing that allowed Mogbo to play out of position and do it well at San Francisco, not only is he 7'2" and he's an athletic freak, he boxed out very, very well. See how he gets down low into the guy's lower half to box him out and keep him away from the ball, and then he just explodes and gets the rebounds. So on this particular rep, you're going to get to see Mogbo's defensive versatility. And as I mentioned, when you look at it through the lens, he's a big wing and not a big, you'll understand this better. But watch him harass the center. And then on this pick and roll, how he hedges out on the help. There he goes, slides his feet very, very well. Gets back into play, back into point of attack defense, and then attacks this rebound. But it doesn't stop there. Now he has the ability to handle in the open court, a little left to right crossover, get his balance back, and finish with a tough bucket. I'm going to put this on here because this is the only place you're going to get to see the form of Mogbo, because he doesn't shoot jumpers. And there's his form. It's not terrible, but it's also not great. Very clunky. When they do use Mogbo down on the block, you're going to notice he's always really going to go to a face the basket game. Nice little pivot, get in triple threat, and then he's just going to try to spin and finesse you down there. It's just not big enough. Here's Mogbo again, initiating offense as a ball handler, primary ball handler. And this is why I say he's a big wing. He's not really going to do this at the 4 much. He could on a team like Golden State. Probably the best thing about Mogbo's game outside of his defensive versatility is how quickly he makes decisions when passing the ball. He makes this pass immediately for the open three. Just great team basketball, great team play. You want to see what a 7'2" wingspan can get you when you're really bouncy at only 6'6" in the post? I give you Jonathan Mogbo. Again, Mogbo's best attribute is his passing and his quick decision making to do it. Just beautiful give and go. Mogbo's pretty proficient with both hands here. If you watch him in this late shot clock situation, just gives a little pump fake, gets to a, that was actually his right. He actually put that up with his right, so. Haven't seen the left yet, never mind, scratch that proficiency. Here's what everybody wanted to see out of Jonathan Mogbo. It is a jump shot in a live action game. Drained. I just want to close with this. Whenever Mogbo can survey the floor, uses long arms and height to be able to get these passes off. That's a beautiful cross-court pass off the flare screen. That'll translate at the next level. And that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of Jonathan Mogbo, the 6'6", 220-pound big wing. Does a lot of things that you like, man. That length and athleticism, really bouncy, can handle, initiates offense, multiple defensive reps where he can switch on the perimeter players, switch onto the bigger players, and start your fast break for you. His best attribute, in my opinion, is his quick decision making when passing. He's an excellent passer and makes really good quick decisions. His post game really isn't his strong suit, even though a lot of these highlights are going to show his post game playing at a small school, but I don't see that really translating as much in the NBA. He's going to be more of a big wing. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'll see you next time.